working with switch statement. So what is switch? I mean, what is if else and switch means? If you are working with the if else, you can take the decision of only one block. If you have the multiple block decisions, then you can go for the switch statement. By using the switch statement, we can handle the multiple options together. Right. Let's say let device name of equals to iPhone. Okay, then I will say switch off device name, case of pattern iPhone, then the code print it's iPhone, case of iPad, let's say it's iPad. Case MacBook, I will say print it's MacBook, default break, or I will write some statement also. No any device. Done. So if you executed the program, what will be the output for this one?
It's iPhone.
It's iPhone, right? So what are the things we have to understand here? First thing, some key points I will tell you here. First point, every switch statement must have default, else it's error. So if you remember your old traditional languages, C, C++, Java, so every switch block doesn't require a default block. Maybe default is optional, but here every switch block must be have a default. Number two, switch statement can take any kind of argument. If you consider only integer. Some example I'm giving. Number 3, case can be combined with multiple conditions or expressions or tuple also. Nested condition also possible with where keyword. Okay, so let's say this one, remove default. So it giving the error to you. Switch must be exhaustive. So it required what? Default statement. Then switch statement can take any kind of argument. Now for the second example, let my code of character equals to, I will say I. Then switch off my code. Then I can say A, I can say B, I can say C, I can say D. Print alpha characters A, B, C, D. Case of, I'll say I, print its matching case. Then I will say case of something else, 10, 20, 30. Print numbers. Default. So I don't want to write anything in the default. Oh, sorry, the type I was sended, it's mismatching. So I don't want to write anything in the default. What you can do, you can write simply break statement. So here, the point number 5, in shift only one case can be match. How I have to explain this statement to you? Okay. In C or languages, from matching case until break is occurred, everything prints or executes. But in shift only matching case and print. I think this statement you can understand. So I will here I can explain you. So in this particular condition, so when I say let device name is the iPhone, from here it is executed only iPhone. But if you consider same example in the Objective C or the C or C++, from here everything will be executed. So explicitly we have to write the break statement when you are working with the C. So what I'm trying to say here, when you are working with C or C++, from matching case until the break is occurred, everything is going to execute. But in Swift, only specific matching case will be executed. Okay, only the specific matching case is executed. So if only the specific matching case is executed, then if you want to execute the continuous statement, then we have to use follow through keyword. We have something called follow through keyword. So let's say this is in order to print next statements, we have to use follow through. So if I executed this one, then you see that it's printing its iPhone, then I was having a follow through statement, then it's printed iPad also. Then after iPad, if I place again follow through statement, again it will print next statement. After MacBook, if I say again the follow through statement, then is going to print rest of. I hope so clear this concept. So when you are working with the Swift, by default only matching cases occur. Only the matching case will be executed. If continuation of following statement, if you want to execute, then simply you have to write follow through keyword, and this follow through keyword will pass the control to the next line. So if you don't want to use a follow through keyword, then it is going to print only the matching condition. That means only the matching statement is going to execute, rest of no any statements are going to executed.
So it means, sir, when we use fall through, each and every statement will execute.
Not each. You are promoting to your company. Okay, let's say in this particular example, case iPhone is executed and you say follow through, that means you are saying that next case execute, not all.
Okay.
So if I place a follow through after case one, now this case is matching, this is executed, you say follow through, that indicates that try to execute the next one, that's a stop. So after this, again you want to execute next continuation, again you have to write. That means until you want to stop the execution, you leave the follow through statement. But if you are writing the follow through statement, means the subsequent or the next case automatically will execute.
Okay.
Is there any real value for using fall through, or
Yes.
it's just
No. We have the cases actually. We have the real-time concepts for this one. So it's not only the concept. Yes, it's are the some use cases. So there are the some use cases are there where maybe have a condition-based flow, but later on some other condition also, or later on other statement also I want to execute. Then you can place a follow-through statement. Possible. There are the use cases. Just make sure that From the matching case, if you want to execute the next of statement, then write a follow through statement. Otherwise, it will execute only the matching case. It's not going to execute rest of case. It is a complete entire different behavior from other languages. In other languages, from matching case until the break is occurred, everything will be executed, including default also. But in Swift, from matching case only it will execute. If you want to promote that to execute the next statement, then explicitly you have to write follow through. Otherwise, it's not going to execute. Okay, and here in the second example, so default is mandatory, but don't think always the default code we need to maintain, because let's say I was defined all the matching cases in my switch block. When I define all the matching cases in switch block, I don't have the default block. So default is mandatory. If you are remove the default, you will get the error, but I don't have statement. You can write break, or sometimes you can write empty semicolon, or simply you can give like this also. Still it is valid. Still it is valid. You can write like this also. Okay, so from first one to second one, what is the difference means? In the second case, we have the multiple condition. Let's say I was passing here. Now I will pass C. If I pass C, alpha character ABC. If I pass D, D, like this. So multiple conditions also you can combine if you required.
One question, that default when you put open and close, what does it signify?
Sorry?
The default, line number 18, and the bracket close parenthesis put there. What does it signify there?
See, every case, okay, or the default must be required a statement. Let's say if you don't have the statement here, it gives error to me, because as per the rules, whenever you are having a case label in switch, should be have at least one executable statement. Okay, now default also one special kind of case, it required an executable statement. So there is no executable statement, it will give error. So what I have to do, explicitly have to create a dummy statement. I can give like this, simple semicolon. It indicates is a dummy statement. So in place of doing like this, I can write a break. It's considered as a statement. It works fine. Or if you give the parenthesis, it's considered as a dummy statement. That's it. Empty statement.
Okay.
Right? So these are the basic syntax of if else, conditional operator, relational logical operators you can write, and the switch. Now just close this playground and create a new playground and make sure something called loops or iterative statements. Okay, I was thinking to write something. Okay, let's say. So what do you mean by the loop? Loop in the sense nothing but iterative statement, continuation. If you want to execute something, then you can go for the loop. So let's say I want to write while loop. Example. Let's say I want to print simple, don't go for the complex because only the syntax we have to learn. Print even numbers from 2 to 20. Let's say this is a simple requirement. Okay, then what I have to do first, let's say one variable I have to construct. Let I value starts from 2, then let max value ends with 20, then for iterating variable of I don't want, then see the while statement, while condition, see parenthesis doesn't require. Now I will say I value less than or equals to max value, then print of I value, then I will increment I value by 2, then if I execute it, I will get the output take the variable. So if you see it's printed everything in the new line, new line, new line. So completely how many times it was executed? 10 times it was executed and 10 times it was printed the values. So started from 2, incremental by 2. What is the statement? I value equals to I value plus 2, that's it. But I don't want to print in multiple lines. Got my point? I don't want to print in the multiple lines. So if you don't want to print in multiple lines, you want to print in the single line, then we can go for something called string interpolation. So how to use this one? Let's say similar kind of flow only. Then comment this line. See that where result equals to empty string. Then while of I value less than equals to max value. So what is my intention? In place of printing the new lines, I want to print continuation statement. Okay. Then value equals to result equals to result existing data plus concatenation. It's a string. Plus means not adding, concatenation of a space plus plus value of I plus 1 space. So even though in the printf statement we are using like this, right? This is going to call string interpolation. So string interpolation means within the string injecting any values. Placing any other type within string. So this is a string and I am combining, like even though yesterday class or today's session in printf, we are combining multiple values. So this is forward slash, this symbol, both are different. Okay, we have to use a backslash actually. Use the backslash, open the parenthesis, then if the value type inject, because if you remember the day one session, I was explaining you, we don't have the format specifier. So if you don't have the format specifier, you can inject the data like this. Then I value equals to I value plus 2, or you can write I value plus equals to 2. Then finally print result. Now you got same output in single row. Finish. And then working with for in. There is no for loop, there is a for in is there. Same behavior, same program, how we can use in the for in. Okay, let's say again reset this assign value, a result equal to empty string, because it works on a continuation process, that's why. Result equal to empty string for I value. From where to where we have to travel? From where to where we have to travel? From 2 to 20, right? Then say 2 dot 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 of 20. Then result equals to, or result plus equals to I value plus, I can add a space, print result. Space was missing. Why it was not printed max value? What is the max value again? 20. What's wrong then? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. See here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's happening? What's happening? Because it is traveling from 2 to 20. We don't have the incremental 2 here. So it's called full range operator, right? It's traveling from 2 to 20. Okay, so if I say off range, same thing. If I'm going to use two dots and less than, then my result traveling up to 19 only. So the first one is going to call closed range. Then the second one is going to call off range. So closed range, off range, three dots. Three dots is a closed range which includes the last value, whereas the off range which doesn't include the last value. So this is only the basic syntax, but the usages will be in the different. Let's say if you are using a string, it has a different behavior. If you are using array, it has a different behavior. If you are using dictionary, it has a different behavior. So depends on the type, it will change dynamically. But the syntax is same for I value in 2 to 20, or it's 2 to 20, it's 2 to 19. This is the behavior. So what is the next one? Do while, right? We don't have the do while. Repeat while is there, right? Let's say the while statement. So if you see in here, repeat while same as do while. So what is the need? So what is the difference between do while and the for in? Means is a repeat while, right? In the repeat while, once statement will executed without checking condition. This is only the thing. So even though the value of x is 10, it's printed 10 first, then X value implemented. That means irrespective of condition, once the body is going to execute automatically, that is a repeat while behavior. Irrespective of condition, body will be executed automatically once in the repeat while. Okay, now try to combine switch with the loop. What I'm trying to do, for int value, let's say 1 to 10 or 1 to 20, switch off value, pattern is value what is my expectation here? I want to combine the condition actually. Combining the condition in the sense 1 to 20, where value mod of 2 equal to 0, print even string interpolation of value. Okay, and alternate case 1 to 20, 1 to 20, where value mod of 3 equal to 0, print other value of value. So what's happening here? Loop is traveling from 1 to 20. It is a closed range operator and the value is taken as a parameter. In between 1 to 20, where is the subcondition of the case, where the value mod of 2, if it is divisible by 2, then I am printing the value. Same thing in 1 to 20, where if it is divisible by 3, then I am printing this one. See, I am printing some different 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 are the even numbers, whereas the other is a 3, is a 9, and it's a 15, like this. So when you are working with a switch statement, you can write a multiple, you can write a nested condition where you can eliminate some specific things from the switch, where you can combine the where closer also. So while for in repeat while, continue and break is already there. Continue will use, return through, these all will use next level.